What's up, everybody? Wolfie here, and I'm going on a journey this weekend. I figured, why not? Let's have a nice little vacation and go visit Mount Rushmore, Devil's Tower, Hot Springs, South Dakota, and see what's up. So, what's inspiring this trip is because right now, I am 65 miles away from reaching 250,000, the big 250K. So, we're going to have some fun, hopefully. I'm going to try to get a bunch of little videos going, and we'll see what happens. And hopefully we'll just have some fun with it. So, right now, I'm in Aurora, Colorado, facing west. Normally you would see mountains all along here, but of course we're completely covered in clouds. I'm hoping it's going to be a nice drive this weekend, so let's get out there, stay safe, have some fun, and hopefully see some really cool things. So this first video might be a little all over the place just because I'm working with shooting and the whole pause while in the middle of video thing, trying to make it come out to where it'll actually look somewhat decent. Right now I'm at Tower Road and Green Valley Ranch Boulevard, still in Aurora. I want to try to get as much of this trip as possible, minus the boring stuff. One of the rules that I have, that's actually making quite a big difference in the scenery that I get to be a part of, is no more interstates. I'm done with interstates. Too many people dying and accidents and bad road conditions. And besides, I'd rather see the roads untraveled and visit places that a lot of people they don't go to. They'd rather get there quickly, as soon as possible, so they can get inside and do all their indoor stuff like they always do. I like to get out and see things, and see new things. So, the back highways, I believe, is where it's at. So, I'm really hoping to see some awesome things this trip. This is going to be my little 2-day weekend trip. And I'll let you know something. They tried to make it mandatory that all the employees had to come in and work tomorrow, but the crew I'm on, SWAT team, we actually got all of our work done today, and they still wanted me to come in tomorrow. That's not going to happen. I've been planning this for a little bit, and I've already called my boss. I've already talked to my supervisors about it and told them, I was like, so how's this going to work? Written warning, verbal warning, how's it going to work? There's got to be different stages of this. They said it'd be a verbal warning. So, yeah, just on that note, most likely just the fact that I'm asking means that, hey, most likely I'm going to take the verbal warning. But I did call my main manager and explained this. And besides, corporate has a policy at my workplace stating that if you are going to make any of your employees mandatory work a day they're not scheduled for, they have to have at least 48 hours notice. So they wanted to try to tell me I had to work tomorrow only 2 hours ago. I was not accepting that. So we are leaving Aurora, we are leaving Colorado today, and off to Mount Rushmore and Devil's Tower, and I wanted to see what Hot Springs, Nebraska is about. Little places. I've never been in Nebraska, South Dakota. It might be South Dakota I'm talking about, Hot Springs, South Dakota. I think that's what it is. So, either way, I'm hoping these will be somewhat entertaining. And if not, let me know if there's something I can do to make them a little bit better, then please do let me know. It's going to be a little bit of talking at the beginning of this video, already 4 minutes in. I understand you probably just don't want to hear a bunch of talking, so I'll show you some stuff. I want to see lots of stuffs. Good stuffs. Alright. Anyway, we'll keep on moving and we'll see what footage pops up next. Alright, so I'm just barely north of Aurora, and I can see that I am to the west of Denver International Airport. So, I just passed the 249,950 mark, so less than 50 miles, we'll be hitting the big 250K. So, just an update right there. Cool. I think we're going to have a good trip. Okay, so now I'm going east on 120th Avenue. You can definitely see I'm going to be passing to the north of Denver International Airport. You can actually see the towers of the main building from here. I'm not sure if you can see that. I could actually turn that a little bit. Well, there's a whole bunch of shit in the way now, but it's on the other side of all that stuff. Not really anything interesting about that. This is the first time I've been down 120th. But I've never been the biggest fan of Eastern Colorado. It's really flat. Not as flat as Kansas. Like Kansas is overly flat. But there's no mountains out here really. It's just in front of the Front Range. It's the high plains is what it is. So I don't know what to expect when I get to the eastern side of Wyoming and up into like South Dakota. I've never been there, so it's going to be very interesting for me. I've been down Interstate 25 through Wyoming, coming from Washington, which I would love to get some of those drives on camera too, but I've been putting this off for too long, talking about how I need a dash mount and all this other stuff. Well, I finally got what I needed, and hopefully, I'll get plenty of footage out of this. If you do have any suggestions, because I know for a fact that when I stop this video, I'm probably not even going to be in Wyoming yet. Figured I'd make a series of 10-minute videos just covering the whole trip. What was I going to say? The hell is it? Either way, this should be nice. Real nice. Oh yeah, if you have any suggestions or anything in the comments, please let me know of places that I might want to visit in western South Dakota or eastern Wyoming. I'm very curious because I do plan on, like I said, Devil's Tower. Mount Rushmore might be interesting, but I figure I'm going to be close enough to it. My whole goal was Devil's Tower. I don't even know where I'm going to camp tonight. All I know is I've got about 2 hours probably until sunset. And if I'm going to get good video, it's not going to happen in the dark. So, who knows? Who knows? So check this out. This is northwest of Denver, Aurora. Here's the baby. Just to show you how beautiful it looks when the clouds are rolling across the eastern Colorado plains. We're about to be going down a long highway. Alright, and if anybody's questioning what this is, that's my Deadpool bobblehead. Yeah, I have a Deadpool bobblehead. There always comes that moment in life when you catch up to someone on a 2-lane highway and you're doing the speed limit. So that means they must be doing less than the speed limit. So sometimes you gotta pass them. But then you get right behind them and they just speed up. It gets so confusing sometimes. Why can't you just do the speed limit? I just don't get people sometimes. And then you got motherfuckers that just go way too goddamn fast. If he hydroplaned off the road and flipped, I'd probably just keep on driving. He hit that bump pretty hard. I think he might have got airborne on this bridge. That was pretty crazy. Now, I don't know, man. I just don't know.